Hi there, Cancer. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let's get this situated. Okay. Hope you're all doing well. Thank you for tuning in. Let's see what's brought through here in November 2018. Dear Cancer, thank you all so much for your dear support, energetically, above and beyond all. Thank you for connecting. Thank you for your love, your light, your comments, your shares, your subscriptions. I'm so touched by all of you. Thank you for connecting. And let's begin here with your November 2018 reading. Dear Cancer, I'm hearing Virgo, Taurus, strong. I'm hearing Aries as well. Aries. I'm hearing is on air, and they're wanting to mention your name. Take it as you will. You may be dealing with someone who is a publisher as well of certain arts. I'm hearing fine arts, performative arts as well. And it's like I'm hearing, I want to tell everyone that you're my mother. I'm hearing that specifically for a number of you. Take it as you will, Cancer. All right. But so sweet. Always take it as you will. All right. And the energies are always fluid. It's always a matter of interpretation as well. Take it as you will, dear Cancer. I was meditating on energy before I turned the camera, and I was getting this feeling for you, Cancer, of, I was like hearing you ask someone very clearly, like having this feeling of almost like you negotiating with someone in some kind of way. Properly though, not like I'm hearing in a way that makes them feel that you're doing it on purpose as well, whatever that may mean for you or them. Having this sort of space and air of like even like an audition, like I'm hearing auditioning for a certain role. I'm hearing act. And Cancer, I was like seeing you like in a room with someone. I'm hearing a classroom as well, and there are like all kinds of markers like sitting on a desk, and I'm seeing you with a child as well here, Cancer, specifically. But I'm seeing like looking over at this individual with like a really big smile on your face, and you're like, so which marker would you like to choose to draw with? And it's not like just a silly question in terms of like, you know, you could technically choose any marker and that'll be fine. I'm just asking you that so we can feel like we're not wasting time. I mean, that's specifically for a number of you. Like, I'm not seeing it in that way. I'm seeing it in the way of like there being a seriousness to that question, the devil coming through. This might be a negotiation for a number of you. Absolutely. It might have to do with what you feel is a secret resource as well, whatever that may mean in particular for you, where it's like I'm seeing like there are all of these I'm hearing talk show hosts as well on a table. I'm seeing it as well. You might be like considering who you'd like to collaborate with. Yes, Cancer, but I'm hearing Taurus, Virgo, Aries. I'm hearing strongly, and I'm hearing Leo as well. There's a focus on as I'm getting it, like, again, I'm seeing you at this table and you're like, which marker would you like to draw with? And I'm seeing you, it's almost like it feels like a trick question in the way that you talk to them about it, but it doesn't make them feel like you're tickling them with a feather that they can't feel. And it's like, okay, I'm hearing she's got it, whatever that means. It's like, and I'm seeing that you're asserting that you kind of also understand a space very well, the space that you may be negotiating in, and someone really gets that by the way that you understand them as well, by way of the way that you are sort of leading the topic. And it's like I'm seeing someone who's very impressed, very, very impressed with the way that you are, I'm hearing believing as well in the in the boardroom that carries out this act. And I'm seeing it again for a number of you. This is like, wow, I'm hearing they're really professional, and not in a way that makes me feel like they're pricking me with their pencil while we're having this profit this profit pressure of a point that we're making home and taking home and talking about and turning around and I'm hearing gauging the temperature of. It's like I'm seeing you like being somewhat not, let's say, in control. What is control? But in a way of like guiding. Yes, guiding here. The Temperance card coming through, mentoring a certain moment, even person. I'm hearing memory as well, like helping even someone to understand more of what they even need help with. And this person like looks at you and they're like, whoa, like you're like scary simplifying here what is actually really a space that is actually very exciting. And I'm seeing them as being like, again, somewhat like impressed, like very, very, very excited to work with you as well in a certain way. I'm seeing that if you're counseling with someone or mentoring with someone, they really, I'm hearing they see you like their mother, whatever that may mean in particular, for them, like you make them comfortable, even if you make them answer questions that make them think about things that turn their, I'm hearing horseshoes upside down, whatever that may mean, like take it as evil, Cancer, but the feeling here, Cancer, that I'm getting is that you make someone feel, I'm hearing, because you make me feel so young. Like, there's a sense of, like, renewal. I'm hearing regeneration here in terms of, I'm hearing the visit as well, something that you may be reconnecting with. And it may be happening on a personal level or with someone as it pertains to what you are reconnecting with, rejuvenating even the assets of from the past. For a number of you, this can be related to a certain business venture that you talked about at a certain point in time that you're now breaking into the box of, I'm hearing specifically financially and in the boardroom again, I'm hearing specifically. All right, could be related to matters of corporations. I'm hearing incorporating as well. Let us get the cards out for you, Cancer, and see what comes through for you. For you. I'm hearing juju. Take it as you will, Cancer. I'm hearing, what time is it when we take the temperature? Someone might be like a nurse here. I'm hearing nurse practitioner, and my goodness, you feel like a solution to your students. I'm hearing as well, you may be a teacher, that they don't need to like solve or be sorry about not understanding some problems. And it's like, you really, Cancer, I'm hearing Taurus strongly, you're like timing your words as well in ways that make people just so at peace, like so calm, so like collected as well, with the Fool coming through, almost like connected in the community that they work in. I'm hearing outreach programs came through for Taurus. Okay, there can absolutely be a focus on the Tauran archetype, but there's a vision as well. It's like I'm seeing you like walking someone to a stage, a podium, and you're like, you're, and I'm hearing discussion as well. And it's like the way that you walk them to that one platform makes them feel like you support them. I'm hearing specifically for a number of you, and you're playing a role that is very, very energizing here as well, very motivating, very inspiring. I'm hearing this person feels like you are studying them. I'm hearing in their every move as well, and that makes the process feel really seamless. And it's like, wow, I'm hearing we're turning talks that talked in circles into talks that have I'm hearing us as the host for them now, and that makes me feel like we're actually finding the focus here. And for a number of you, it's like I'm almost seeing like there was a topic or a discussion that was kind of not haphazard in the way that it was had, but somewhat like I'm hearing like confusing, I'm hearing questioning, like a never-ending questioning process. And then you come back to class and you like collect all the markers and you're like, okay, let's make, I'm hearing, a memory out of this that is not one that we have to make consciously. I'm hearing also by I'm hearing by the sight of sound, very interesting. I'm seeing those as well, by silence. And I'm seeing you like not wanting, let's say, even to have to feel like you invest so much time and energy into a certain space that makes it then something that the Nine of Pentacles coming through, the Son of Pentacles, the Hierophant at the apex of your spread, Cancer. I'm hearing premonition, the Eight of Cups. It's like, I don't want to have to feel, let's say that, well, we don't want to have to feel that we're working things out by way of how much we work into them financially. And it's like, I don't want to feel like the Velcro sticks just because I'm hearing we got some venture capital to do that with. It's like, there's got to be a sense of, I'm hearing specialness, sacredness as well to the space that we are, I'm hearing like finding our colors in. I'm hearing feathers as well. I'm hearing scorning as well. It's like this could be a debate for another, but I'm seeing as perhaps even a discussion that is, though carried out in a very graceful manner. And I'm seeing here the Fool yet again. It's like you lead someone to a certain stage of platform, and the way that you do this, it's like it could be a really like a major event, new beginning. The way that you do it, and it can be right, your own energy, absolutely Cancer. I'm hearing Taurus, Aries, again, I'm hearing Scorpio strongly here. And the Devil's looking over the Fool from the audience. And the Fool like stands there, and it's almost like I'm getting like this first day of school feeling, like this like play. Like it's like I'm gonna go act in this play, and like you like lead the child. I'm hearing specifically, but I'm hearing also the tater tot, whatever that may mean in particular for a number of you. It could be a certain talk. Again, I'm hearing talk show, and it's like you lead them to the stage in a way that makes them not feel that you're forcing them to. Very interesting. And I'm seeing that this could be happening on a level that's related to parenting, and it's like, I don't want to make my child feel that they are a child as well. I don't want them to feel, though, at the same time that they are not challenging their I'm hearing own changes, and in such a way that is dynamic, that is I'm hearing responsive, that is reactive. Like I don't want necessarily, for let's say I'm hearing specifically my child, and it can be your inner child, right? I always take it as well. What is a child? When do we become children, and when do we become adults? Like, what is the timeline there, right? We're always children, right? But as I perceive it, and take it as you will, Cancer, the feeling is that you have somewhat of a disguise, as I'm hearing it, in the way that you discuss a certain, I'm hearing also, I'm hearing dictation, the Fool. It's like something that you're perhaps leading someone into. And this can be related to the physical body as well, but it can be related to the, I'm hearing the dusting off process of a certain diamond of potential. Very interesting. You might be like training someone to like give speeches or like go on stage in some kind of way. I'm seeing that for a number of you. And I'm seeing you like, come on, like go on, but not in a way that is like, in such a way that you have to say that, like, come on, go on, but like just in the way that you present them, it makes them feel even that they're presenting themselves. Very interesting. And it's a beautiful symphony. I'm hearing orchestra of a moment where others don't really doubt your role. I'm hearing anymore, whatever that may mean. In particular for you, I'm hearing in it, and it can be your own energy. It could be someone else's energy. Take it as you will, and not necessarily in any particular way, not necessarily positive, negative, or neutral to your Cancer. But I'm getting a sort of feeling of there being a focus on what is rekindled here with the Son of Cups and the Fool. What space of I'm hearing emotional auditioning is reawakened, and for a number of you, I'm seeing it as like also something that perhaps you took a I'm hearing a class for in the past, like when you're acting, like you're singing as well, like something that you challenged or were challenged in the space of, as it may have been perceived, or as others may have like talked it out to be like, oh, that class is really hard, or oh, that one commentator is really like critical, or that one collection is really classy, and you're like, what? And whatever way, again, that may be meant for you. What does it mean to be classy? What does something mean to be classified as well? Take it as you will, right? Always a matter of perception. Could be happening on a level that's intellectual and not so in any particular way, okay? But take it as you will, Cancer. The feeling I'm getting is that, and not necessarily, again, in any particular, not necessarily in a negative, positive, neutral way, but the feeling I'm getting is that you were really interested in a certain dynamic in the past. And I'm almost seeing someone who like auditioned for a certain part, a certain role, and then was like placed in another, or I'm hearing placed in someone else's class, and then they come and they audition again. It could be, again, academically focused, like you might have like applied to a university and then you didn't get in the first time and you're applying again as whatever that may be meant for you. But and I'm seeing you having an air of confidence that's not making you like airborne, where you're like flying onto the stage, like the Fool like flying onto the stage. I'm seeing it as like something that is almost like cryptic, very interesting, in the way that it doesn't communicate only with words. And you have the Son of Cups and the Father of Cups that are both sitting at the base of the Fool, and they're following one another. The Son of Cups almost morphs into the Father of Cups, right? Take a look at these two. yet again. It's like I'm hearing they comment like almost in ways that communicate non-verbally, and I'm seeing like the Son of Cups says something, and that's an air bubble, and then that air bubble almost has an air bubble aura to it that becomes the Father of Cups and what the Father of Cups says. And I'm seeing is like I'm hearing there's a process of dissuasion. Specifically, I'm hearing also persuasion, the Ace of Cups coming out right over this Father of Cups, of what you are emotionalizing. And it's like, if I needed to put certain paradigms of thought to rest, I'm gonna really, I'm hearing connect those dots that don't have boats that have been broken down as math problems, to ensure that I make this broadcast one that is actually I'm hearing received, perceived as I'm hearing patience, but also practice, and also I'm hearing purpose, I'm hearing intention. And it's like, I want people to understand that I'm moving forward with intentionality. Like, I want people to understand that I'm not just talking to I'm hearing Gloria Estefan for no reason. I'm hearing that specifically for no reason. I know I want to ensure that people don't just like get on my talk show as well and just feel that we're talking about I'm hearing Tommy Bahama. This came through for Libra. Anyways, Libra, Cancer, whatever that may mean for number. You're hearing Scorpio strongly. It's like I want people to feel that, you know, we're not just I'm hearing talking about talking, and that might mean that sometimes there is an air of silence that preludes to the announcement. And the focus is that you may also be working in energy healing work. I'm hearing that specifically for a number of you, the Death card right over the Fool. You might be working with matters of the Lovers and the Devil. I'm hearing who are they and what role do they play here? The association with Capricorn here, and with I'm hearing Libra, the Lovers associated with Gemini. It's like there's something that you're broadcasting. I'm hearing specifically making very clear the claim of, making very obvious as well the orientation of, where you're like, I'm hearing I'm coming up, da da. I want the world to know how to let it show, da 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 da. I'm coming up. Like, it's like this feeling that we are moving forward. I'm hearing that specifically, but I'm seeing it as like there being somewhat of a focus on what you may be finding. I'm hearing the dynamic too, and I'm seeing that this might again be related to the physical body. For a number of you, you may be working with a healer, you may be a healer, you may be healing yourself. Take it as well. You may be kind of working through certain spaces I'm hearing meditation, I'm hearing transcendental thought as well. Take it as you will. I'm seeing for a number of you that there is a focus on, I'm hearing packaging, very interesting with the Death card, the Fool, the Nine of Cups. There's somewhat of a perhaps past. I'm hearing past life regression analysis. You may be, this could be hypnosis for a number of you, but I'm seeing that I'm hearing hungry eyes, but I'm seeing that song is being sung out as like sleepy eyes. Like, I'm seeing it as someone who is kind of like training someone. I'm hearing though also like trancing, like trance. I'm hearing somebody who is kind of in whatever way that may meant for a number of you, but I'm hearing like trancing and trance. What somebody may be also tracking. I'm hearing the variables to timing, and you may be like working with a practitioner in some kind of way, whatever that may mean for a number of you. Like, I'm seeing someone who may be working with like a holistic naturopath on certain I'm hearing graphs. Like, I almost like get like analysis. It could be related to I'm hearing analysis here with the Ace of Cups. It's like someone may be getting like Reiki done, I'm hearing as well. but I'm getting it in the way of almost like data. I'm hearing data, like collecting data. Like they maybe, I'm seeing someone who's like getting hooked up to some sort of machine that monitors their moves emotionally. Very interesting. And this can be therapy for a number of you, but what is therapy, right? Take it as you will. What is therapeutic? What is healing as well? Take it as you will. I'm just back going to mention that, whatever that may mean for a number of you, but I'm seeing it as like they're bringing a focus on the theory space as well of what you're working with. And I'm almost seeing somebody who is working with you in a philosophical space, or that you may be researching a space that is philosophical, or holding a space or a discussion that's philosophical, that you realize is going to be carried out physically, eventually, I mean financially as well, that is eventually going to be I'm hearing fast car here with the Father of Cups and the Death card. It's like something that you're transmuting here, Cancer. Okay, the High Priestess and the Wheel of Fortune. I'm hearing who's on the wheel when it's telling the time of the day. I'm hearing and the fortune of it. Take it as you will. It's like, and I'm seeing the owl here on the Wheel of Fortune, who is the Mother of Swords, as I'm getting it. And they are mirroring one another. The Son of Swords is mirroring the Mother of Swords. Take it as you will, Cancer. But I'm seeing that there's, like, you almost, if somebody's like telling you, oh, this is the good time to take this one pill. I'm hearing specifically pill. I'm seeing it as being a naturopathy. I'm hearing homeopathy as well. Like, this is when you should do these certain activities. And then you're like wondering, like, who else are you telling to do the same thing? Are you telling, like, I'm seeing you kind of wondering where the advice is coming from as well, and what has worked in the past. I'm seeing you kind of wanting to, but not in like a suspicious way, in a way of like wanting to perhaps even, again, I'm seeing you like being kind of, I'm hearing connective here with the Hermit upright. You may be researching and like connecting dots. The Father of Wands in reverse, Five of Cups in reverse. Again, this could be like a theoretical space that you're kind of, I'm hearing stationing in. Okay, let us pull the cards and see what comes through for you, Cancer. I'm hearing again like hungry eyes. It's in Dirty Dancing. Six of Wands wants to remain. But we're going to put him back in here. Okay, take it as you will. Cancer. Again, Libra wants to come out for you. The Son of Wands splitting from the Three of Wands. I'm hearing, it don't impress me much. Someone has a really like strong creative inclination here. You may be dealing with someone who's got a lot of fire in the chart. This can be your energy coming through, Cancer, during this time as well. You've got the Ten of Cups mirroring the Sun. The Nine of Wands leading up into, I'm hearing our hometown vision state with the Hanged Man, the Chariot, the Strength card, and the Six of Cups in reverse. I mean, someone's getting a major boost, promotion. I'm hearing well-renowned figure here. You may be dealing with someone who is very, very serious about their image publicly, or in very like serious about the surfacing of their act, kind of like what it is that they are working through on an emotional level, being physically experienced. I'm hearing that, but not just physically. Cancer, I'm seeing it as in the way of recognizing there being someone who is really perhaps very communicative about what their process is, perhaps very maybe dealing with a Pisces here. Someone, Cancer, though, who is very contemplative, okay? I'm hearing very also like scientific almost. In the way that they process their projects, I'm hearing their experiences as well. This may be your own energy, but I'm getting that this might be the energy of someone in your midst who is somewhat challenging as well to work with, who is not bothering I'm hearing bothersome though, who is not bothering someone, I'm hearing in that space. It's not like they're challenging, I'm hearing anyone, I'm hearing who works at the station, whatever that may mean for you, but they're like, I'm hearing stop-go nature, like they have like a cycle, I'm hearing that they work in that, but I'm seeing it as like they are challenging, or they're not upholding, they're challenging the status quo because they're not like working towards it. They're not working for it, okay? They're somewhat perhaps really, I'm hearing, emotional for a number of you, but also very, very enterprising, very entrepreneurial. And it can be your own energy. Absolutely, you may feel that your work is reaching a climax. I'm hearing a point of also transformation. I'm hearing transcendence, okay? Thank you so much for tuning in. Loving the light to you, Cancer. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a beautiful November, and I'll see you soon. Bye.